Kenya's 2027 election. Uhuru's influence, Matiang'i's return, and global interests explored. Note: the original title was adjusted to comply with YouTube's policies, avoiding sensationalism and unverified claims while maintaining engagement. Introduction. A shifting political landscape in Kenya. Kenya's political scene is heating up as the 2027 general election draws closer. Whispers of strategic alliances, returning political figures, and international involvement are sparking curiosity across the nation. Today, we're diving into the buzz around former President Uhuru Kenyatta's possible influence, the return of Fred Matiang'i, and what global players like the US might mean for Kenya's future. Stick with us as we unpack this story step by step, keeping it factual, balanced, and engaging. Kenya's elections are always a high-stakes affair, and 2027 is shaping up to be no different. President William Ruto, elected in 2022, is navigating a complex landscape of economic challenges and political rivalries. His administration has focused on initiatives like the Hustler Fund to empower small-scale entrepreneurs, but critics argue that rising costs of living remain a hurdle. Meanwhile, opposition figures and new political alignments are emerging, setting the stage for a fiercely contested race. The question on many minds: who's pulling the strings behind the scenes? Social media platforms like X are abuzz with discussions about former President Uhuru Kenyatta's next move. Let's explore what's fueling these conversations. Uhuru Kenyatta, who stepped down in 2022 after serving 2 terms, remains a towering figure in Kenyan politics. His Jubilee Party, though weakened, still holds sway in certain regions, particularly in central Kenya. Recent posts on X suggest that Uhuru might be quietly supporting candidates or coalitions to challenge Ruto's United Democratic Alliance, UDA, in 2027. However, these claims lack concrete evidence and should be approached cautiously. What we do know is that Uhuru has been active in regional peace efforts, such as mediating conflicts in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This has kept him in the international spotlight, fueling speculation about his political ambitions. Supporters argue he's working to unify opposition forces, while critics say he's simply safeguarding his legacy. Both perspectives highlight his enduring influence, but without verified reports, it's too early to call this a secret plot. Enter Fred Matiang'i, the former Interior Cabinet Secretary known for his no-nonsense leadership. Matiang'i has been out of the public eye since 2022, reportedly spending time abroad. Recent chatter on X and local media suggests he's planning a political comeback, possibly with international backing. But what's the real story? Matiang'i's tenure under Uhuru was marked by bold reforms in security and education, earning him both admirers and detractors. His return could energize voters disillusioned with the current government, particularly in western Kenya, where he hails from. However, claims of U.S. support are unverified and seem to stem from his time spent in the U.S. after leaving office. No credible reports confirm direct American involvement in his political plans. A balanced view. Matiang'i's experience makes him a strong contender, but any talk of foreign backing needs evidence. His next steps, whether he runs for office or aligns with a coalition, will be critical to watch. Kenya's strategic position in East Africa makes it a key partner for global powers like the United States. The U.S. has long supported Kenya through aid, security cooperation, and trade agreements. Recent discussions about the 2027 election have sparked speculation about foreign influence, with some ex-posts claiming the U.S. is backing certain candidates. In reality, the U.S. typically engages with Kenya through diplomatic channels, supporting democratic processes rather than individual politicians. For example, the U.S. Embassy often funds voter education and election monitoring. Claims of direct support for figures like Matiang'i lack substantiation and risk oversimplifying complex international relations. On the flip side, Kenya's opposition has historically sought international support to strengthen their campaigns, so these rumors aren't entirely new. The truth likely lies in routine diplomacy rather than a grand conspiracy. The 2027 election isn't just about who wins, it's about Kenya's direction. Will the focus be on economic recovery, youth empowerment, or regional stability? The interplay between RUTO's administration, Uhuru's influence, and figures like Matiang'i could shape these priorities. For voters, the challenge is separating fact from rumor in a noisy information landscape. This story also underscores the power of social media in shaping narratives. Platforms like X amplify both credible insights and unverified claims, making it crucial for Kenyans to verify information before drawing conclusions. Conclusion: stay curious, stay informed. Kenya's political future is full of possibilities, and the road to 2027 promises to be exciting. While Uhuru Kenyatta's influence and Fred Matiang'i's return are generating buzz, we must stick to verified facts and avoid sensational narratives. The role of global players like the US adds another layer, but diplomacy, not drama, is the likely story. What do you think? Will Matiang'i shake up the race? Is Uhuru still a kingmaker? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on Kenya's political journey. Let's keep the conversation going, respectfully and thoughtfully.